Fix my glasses. Child, did y'all girls get into Greenleaf tonight, season 4, episode 1? Child, I hope y'all seats got a seatbelt on them, because you going to need to strap yourself in for these teas that I got coming to y'all. So without further ado, bitch, here is the first episode of the 4th season of Greenleaf. Let's go. Bitch, Greenleaf was the tea, girl, so much that I'm skipping all of the pleasantries and formalities and the howdy doodly doos, and we gonna jump right into this goddamn episode, cause bitch, I'm tired. Uh, the episode starts off like it always does with the Sunday morning worship. Basically, Bob Whitmore gets up and basically addresses the entire congregation, letting him know that he, as well as his associate Phil, is basically going to be overseeing Calvary, and that Grace is going to be the new pastor or interim pastor for right now. Basically, is all that happened in that one. Um, uh, Lady Mae, girl, she walks up to Connie, as well as Bob Whitmore, and basically throws like shade. She doesn't like the way how the service was ran. She didn't like the fact that Grace only preached for about 15 to 20 minutes and then church was over with. She doesn't like the way of how it's being ran like a business. But one thing that Greenleaf does that I absolutely love is that the fact that they show that a lot of these mega churches do run their shit like a business. It does. A lot of people really didn't like Greenleaf at first because they felt like it put African American churches in a bad light. Nah, it doesn't. It doesn't. We're not going to sit here and act like a lot of these mega churches are in it for the money and solely for the money, because it is the entire fucking truth. So I'm glad that Greenleaf stuck to their guns, and they pointing out a lot of fuck shit that really be going on in a lot of these mega churches. Shouts out to Greenleaf for that. Grace is trying to get Jacob and Charity in as associate ministers, but Phil won't let that happen. You know, Jacob, I get it, because Jacob was ordained, Jacob went to school for it, and Jacob ran the church on his own for a little while before he got swindled and goddamn framed and set up by Bixie Skanks. Charity don't run shit but her goddamn mouth because she's a songstress. That, you know, Charity really bugged me this episode. She really did. Charity wants so bad to be in a position of power, and I don't understand why. Charity, you have so much personal shit and personal demons that you have going on within your life, sis, and that's why you're not getting what it is that you really want to have. See, you want people to respect you so bad that you're becoming annoying. It's like you're becoming a nuisance at this point, and you just too old to be carrying on the way that you be carrying on. You are. You have a whole child that's looking and depending on you to be his mama, but you so busy running around here feeling like you're owed something, and sis, you're really not. You're exactly what you need to be, a psalmstress. You need to be overseeing the choir or something like that. Like, that's the most important ministry in the church as far as I'm concerned, is the choir. Honestly, a lot of people would tell you, if your choir ain't slamming, I ain't coming to your church. Fuck what your pastor doing. Your pastor could preach me under the benches, but I'm gonna need for the choir to get me started. Like, that's the most important role, and you just, anyway. Clarissa and Jacob move back into the house, and Zora feels like she needs a place of her own, and I do agree. I do. I feel like maybe if she has her own space, her attitude would be a whole hell of a lot better. I never understood why all of them grown ass people was living in that one big ass house as it is, but whatever. I guess just what black people do when they got money. I don't know. I ain't never heard of it, but it is what it is. Moving right along. Grace lets Charity and Jacob know about what Phil said, and Clarissa definitely overstepped her boundaries. I don't like Clarissa. And I said this before, and I'm gonna put my phone down for this one for a minute because I feel like I want to wear her ass out. Like Clarissa, you really need to mind the business that pay you. You have a lot of other shit that you need to be concerned with instead of constantly trying to sit around and blame Grace for everything that goes on as if any of this is Grace's fault. Like, bitch, it's not Grace's fault that your daughter was getting monkey stumped by that El DeBarge looking ass light skinned boy that she was with last season. It's not Grace's fault that your husband was running around town on you with the white ass secretary in the first season. Okay? It is not Grace's fault that your husband got set up, duped, and swindled by basic skanks at the Triumph Church. None of that shit is Grace's fault. It's not Grace's fault that y'all had to move back to the motherfucking house. None of this shit is Grace's fault. I don't understand what her wild hair is up her ass for Grace. I don't get it. And Grace, you are a much better woman than I will ever be, because the minute that bald-headed scallywag would have popped off on me, I would have dove on her ass, because that's really what she was asking for. Or two, I would have cussed her the entire fuck out. Like, Carissa got a huge ass battery in her back. And see, Jacob, I blame you. Because I feel like you don't know how to wear the pants in your own motherfucking household. That's why your daughter running around here cussing in y'all faces like the shit is cool. Anyway, moving right along. I'm not gonna get this bitch much, cause I'm getting tired. I'm not gonna get her much. The bishop sees Lady Mae undressing and he tries to get fresh with her. Such a nigga. Such a nigga. And I love Lady Mae's response. She's like, bitch, you not getting your ass back into this motherfucking bed, nigga. You are not welcomed in this bed until we are remarried, and we are not remarried. She said, bitch, you are still courting me. That means I still want my chair pulled out, my door open up for me. I want flowers, cards, candy on a whim. Um, Everything that you had to do to get me the first time is what you need to do to get me this time. And then once that happens and I fall back in love with you, because she let it be known that she's not in love with him like that no more, okay, then we could get back to signs of love making and that and this. But other than that, you're not about to stick your old pruny shriveled up ass dick and my old corroded puss. It's just not going down like that. And I ain't mad at Lady Mae for that. Stick to your grounds, girl. Noah comes back into the picture and basically lets her know that they have a serious conversation that they need to talk about. We're going to get to that gag at the end of this shit. Charity goes to talk to Phil on her own about the AP position, and he asks her to be a spy among the family, and he'll consider making her an AP once he takes over the church and becomes pastor. Once again, this is Charity being so childish, foolish, stupid, dumb, gullible, and I got like, Charity, you're not tired of being the patsy. You've been the dumb blonde all 3 seasons. Now you're continuing your legacy of being the dumb blonde in the 4th season. That man don't give a flying fuck about you, nor is he gonna make you the AP, of any fucking thing, bitch. He using you because he knows that you're desperate for any type of attention and any type of position that's above and beyond really what you're qualified for. You're an easy target. You're an easy prey. But of course, you don't see that because you want so bad to be loved and to be respected. And you spewing out all of this negative. I'm not even going to waste my time on Charity either, because she worked on my nerve too. Grace lets Bob know that she'll walk away if he doesn't allow her to hire her brother and her sister. I feel like that was a very ballsy, gutsy thing of Grace to do. If I was Grace, I wouldn't have done a motherfucking thing just because of Clarissa's fuck ass attitude. But I can appreciate her loyalty to her family. I don't think it had anything to do with Carissa. I don't think anything that Carissa said made her want to go and talk to that man. I think it's because of the fact that she has her own agenda of getting Calvary back into the hands of the Greenleafs, and that's what this was all for. And I really can't blame her for that. Um, Grace comes back and let the family know that Bob has agreed to let Jacob be the AP, and Charity goes off on a conundrum and decides to call Phil and tell him that she'll take him up on his offer. Charity, you are playing a very dangerous game, and you will regret it. You're gonna wind up being in the same boat Nova ass is on over there on Queen Sugar. You turning on your family ain't gonna be shit but a losing ass battle for you. It is. Like I said, you just bug me. You bug me. Like, you turn every situation and turn it around and make it be about you. And then you do it in such a way that is so fucking childish. Like, you just childish. You childish, girl, and I don't like. Not everything is about you. Why can't you just sit back and be a team fucking player? Why? You had the perfect position for you to be in. The minister of music. That's you. You used the singer of the group. You a singer. You got the pipes for it. Ooh, that's you. You had a position to go for, but you want to be higher and over something that you're not qualified to do. Whatever, Charity. I'm going to let you have it. If it makes you happy, fine. I mean, you done been through a lot, like your husband a fucking faggot, and he done left you and your fucking son to be with Grace's little younger brother. Then you was fool out line with goddamn Jabari. He didn't want your insecure ass no more. Got kicked off the goddamn tour. Then you started dealing with postpartum depression. So I mean, that's why I'm really not gonna give you much, because you've been through enough already, girl. Whatever make your pussy float, bitch. Make it do what it do. Good luck to you, because you gonna need it. Grace finally gets in contact with Noah and lets her know that he got a call from jail, basically saying that the person that was calling from jail was his and Grace's son. Girl, and I believed every single solitary word of it even before I saw what was coming up in the season. Girl, Grace ass was hiding the puss at a young ass age. She fucked around and had a whole goddamn baby out here, and now his ass done turned to the dark side because his motherfucking ass is in jail. What is going on in the Greenleaf? Girl, it's too many secrets. Lady Mae and Bishop had to have known about the baby. They had to have known about the baby, and if they didn't, I mean, damn, Grace, like, your child, you not as pure and demure as everybody thinks you are. But bitch, that's alright, girl. We all got to pass. I mean, I can't wait to see who the fuck the son is. I can't wait to see who the son is, and I can't wait to see who playing the fucking son. I can't. I can't wait to see what the fuck he went to jail for. I can't wait to see how he grew up. And I can't wait to see the dynamics between Grace, Noah, and the son. I wonder if the son is going to be resentful because he had a hard life while Grace running around here living in a big ass compound and driving nice cars and yeah, girl. This season is going to be the tea, honey. This season is going to be the tea. I cannot wait to see what Greenleaf has in store for us, child. It's going to be a doozy. But girl, that's all I got. I ain't got no more. If this seemed a little laggy to y'all, it's because like I'm fighting sleep right now. I'm really tired. My ass got to get up for work at 4 o'clock in the damn morning. So I'm just going to upload this video and I'm going to be fresh as a daisy to give y'all hoes the Basketball Wives review, because I know y'all cannot wait for that shit. Oh, and I am going to do the Power review sometime before Sunday comes. When Sunday comes, I'm gonna have that video up there for y'all. Alright, Sheikah and Greg, I'm gonna holler at y'all later, Gert. Bye.